are live. I'll give it a minute. I'm gonna start talking. Got something on my mind, and when I got something on my mind, and I'm driving, I tell myself I'm just gonna start recording. Because what's the point of withholding all this information, right? I'm gonna talk. I'm talking like I talk to myself. I still got the pimple. I still got the pimple, unfortunately. I done popped it again this morning. But I know why it's coming because I haven't been eating right for the past 2 weeks. And it's showing. I got one here. I got one here. I'll give it to a minute 30 and then I'm going to just start saying what's on my mind. All right, here we go. Another another growth talk. I don't know what to call this. Pro Live, Uncle Pro. Should I go by my government? I don't know. But it's the afternoon right now, and I just got to thinking. I'm actually heading to work, right? And when you have bad days, you have a lot in your mind. Sometimes you just gotta think about what you're grateful for. One thing I'm grateful for is that I do have a job and I have a steady income. But I'm actually going to work, a bit later today, and man, I just wanted to go ahead and chop it up, say some peace. All right, I think the most important thing from what's going on now to our future is having that freedom. And what I mean that freedom is having time to do whatever and do whatever you want, to be whoever you want to be. Like, it does feel like time has gone a bit faster. I don't know if I'm the only one that's feeling that, but it feels like that 24 hours don't feel like that 24 hours anymore. It feels as if we are literally speeding up in time. And I know there was an article about that the other day. Cool, Greg, what's up going on? What's going on, man? But yeah, as far as, timing, it feels like time has just been going a little bit faster than before. And nowadays, a lot of people become increasingly impatient. You wish you never had to sleep. That's crazy. I enjoy sleep. I enjoy sleep, but not sleeping for long. You need to sleep. You need to sleep. You're gonna need it. You're not gonna not need it. What you don't want to feel like is like you're rushed. You don't want to feel like you're rushed. Because if you don't sleep, you're literally going to be alive half the time. But you don't have to sleep for long either. I don't know how long you sleep. You shouldn't be sleeping like 12 hours out the day or 10 hours out the day. You should be sleeping at least, if you're a grown ass adult, you should be sleeping, you can sleep a good 4 to 5 hours. But yeah, time is going by a bit faster. It feels like ever since 2020. I don't know. If you in the chat, let me know. Since 2020, has it not feel like time has gone faster? Like, it's gone. I feel like it's just sped up just a little bit. And I don't know what it is in the air. I don't know what it is, if it's in the food, the water, what have you. But man, I miss the days where it felt like you had all the time in the world. Nowadays, it feels like you have, as you get older, as you progress, it's less and less time. How old am I? How old are you? I'm about 30. I'm about 30. But as far as you know, being able to be consistent, disciplined about what you're doing, how you're going uh, about things. So you 26, you got plenty of time. You over here talking about you want to reset your life at 6. Come on now, you can reset your life right now. Honestly, we all can. I can. I'm trying to make this change and being more consistent and being more open about my life. Right. Before I was like, man, I just want to be a private person, make my money, and be out. But you gotta also ask yourself, do you have the brain capacity to go ahead and be on the type of time or the type of entrepreneurship or what have you to really make your money in private? And you have to be literally a genius. I know I'm not a genius, but I know that I have a powerful message. The things that I come across or the people that I come across, they always say the same thing. You have a powerful voice. Like, whatever I say, they believe. Whatever I say, they feel. And I think that's what I just need to dive into. And I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't like talking much. I really don't, believe it or not. So I'm doing something that I don't really like to do. I think that's what you need to do. Bitcoin, who said that? My mom? No, my mom didn't say that. But we got people like yourself who comment, they come on my live and comment and say some goofy stuff like that. But you can always take that energy that you have and put that within yourself, you know? But these are people, real people. I'm actually outside. I actually interact with real people, right? I don't do this online stuff. I don't really like doing it. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. Right? All the hate, the good, the love, whatever it is. But yeah, condo, MD, Bitcoin. Look, you can get into whatever. I knew about Bitcoin since 2012. I was in high school then, right? I could have invested then, but I didn't. I didn't even get to investing in Bitcoin since 2017. And even then, I didn't hold on to it, right? I was going through certain struggles. I was living off Bitcoin for a little minute, so I never got to keep all my money. But yeah, Bitcoin is not going to necessarily just change your life just like that because you could have invested by then. You don't know what life circumstances will have you, what happened in between to make you take it out, right? You don't know what type of struggle you would need to go through to go ahead and keep that Bitcoin. Are you even willing to go through that struggle to keep that Bitcoin? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, the people that are able to save and, create wealth will, one, endure a lot of struggle and discipline, right? Two, they already have so much money, they have money to throw out. So it's one of the two territories you're going to have to be in or play in. Not everybody's built like that. And it happens. But you can always start now. The best time is now. There's other altcoins that you can get into. I'm into Ethereum. I'm into XRP. I'm into Solana and what's the other one? Solana, XRP, ADA, Cardano. So you can get into whatever crypto you want to get into right now and hold on to it. The more that you know, the better. The more that you know, the more is required from you. Meaning that the information that you gotta execute. If you know, you gotta be disciplined and make sure that you gotta hold on and stay consistent on investing so you can make your millions or have that freedom that you're searching for. Then you gotta do it. If you had the knowledge, this, that, and the third, look, shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. It's all about now. It don't matter what type of knowledge you had. Honestly, it doesn't matter about the information you know. Just like Nike say, are you going to do it? Are you going to execute on it? Do you even have faith in yourself? The information that you have has no relevance about how you are going to go about your life. We're in 2025. We have so much information right now. You are Most people, 90%, when they say 99% or 90% of the people are not going to follow through, believe that. Because the 1% are always going to be the 1%. 1% of 8 billion, how many people is that? What is that, 80 million? I don't know the math, but that's still a lot of people. But compared to 8 billion people, it's not. So information, you just got to have faith in yourself, faith in what you're doing, and believe wholeheartedly. And you got to be willing to go down with the ship, period. But as far as timing is everything. Timing comes with, if you're patient enough to wait, hold on, right? Time becomes, and not just wait and hold on, like you still got to do things, right? You still got to be diligent. You still got to be disciplined, right? As far as, for example, I'm on this journey to lose weight. And these last 2 weeks, I kid you not, my worst moments right now, meaning that I've been undisciplined in my diet. I've been undisciplined in my workouts, right? Not, besides me doing my jump ropes and push-ups that you see on my videos, I haven't been doing real full workouts until like yesterday again, since the last 2 weeks. But if I were to spend that time to be disciplined, right, and continue on, I wouldn't feel the way I'm feeling right now. Everything that you feel right now is based on your past. Everything that you feel right now is based on your past. Everything that, where you're at right now is based on your past actions. And sometimes you just got to realize that, like, hey, look, I did not make the best decisions. And this is the reason why I'm here. This is the reason why I'm at. This is the reason why I feel anxious or, not right. It's based on your past. It's based on what you've done, based on how you act or react. We're in a time period where, we like to point fingers, but you really got to point the finger at yourself and blame yourself about not being on top of your shit, not taking care of yourself, not being able to go ahead and be disciplined. You're literally failing yourself every single time. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Like, I don't even care. Like, I see your comments and things like that, and I'll read it and I'll go ahead and respond. But to be honest with you, all this is for me and to look back on how far I need to go or how far I came once I get to the point where I need to get to. Because the more consistent I am, the more disciplined I am, the more I can look back at myself and be like, damn, I'm proud that, hey, I expressed this, I record this, and I'm at a better place. There's some recordings that I've had from last year that were voice notes that I listened to the other day, and it had me shook. Like, I really felt like I was trapped. But I didn't do anything about it to make me feel untrapped about my position. Right now, I'm being as proactive as I can be to go ahead and take myself out this trap, out this thing where I call hell, because heaven and hell is really within the mind. Heaven and hell is really within your life. You can see the reflections of heaven and hell within your life. The people that you have around, the things that you do, the things that you have around, like, it's just like, you can see it. When we pass away, our mindset is going to go with us. So if you already think you was hell here, whatever realm you think you're going to go into, you're going to be right back in it. So I just want that feeling of hell to be out of me. Now, like the saying is, like, you don't go to hell to get to heaven. And that might be true. That might be true. So it's just, you really got to push yourself. You lost 50 pounds and got jacked on hard carnivore diet with HIIT workouts. That's what's up. That's what's up. I definitely need to tap in onto that. That's what I'm about to do. start getting on that keto diet. But yeah, self-reflection is good. It's needed. I suggest everybody to journal as well. Even the things that I say, not everything I'm gonna say to the internet. Right? There's some things that are extremely private that I will only keep to myself. And when the time comes, I can share with others once I get through them. But it's very important. It's very important. You gotta understand. Like, I want to be so against the time period that it's only going to be a detriment to yourself. Meaning that, like, we're literally in the age of the digital world. Meaning that the children that are born yesterday, all they know is this. All they see is this. This is part of life for them. They have no idea what the past life was. I'm 30, right? 31 to be exact. So I know what life was before a phone. I know what life was being outside. I know what life was before DVDs, right? We had VHSs and all that stuff. I know what life was before, like, the whole internet thing become a thing, a craze, or the whole social media is what social media is now, I should say. Right? It used to be a place of make-believe, but this is a place where people actually believe what life is. You know? So it's pretty wild. It's a lot to think about, a lot to reflect. You just got to be the best version of yourself every single day. At least try to be the best version of yourself every single day. But yeah, the main thing is, man, find gratitude when you are down. Make sure you're spending your time wisely. Make sure you're doing things consistently as possible. Right? Because if you don't, you're gonna feel anxious. You're gonna feel, your feelings cannot stop. Right? Man or woman, your feelings are gonna be your feelings. Now you gotta literally examine your feelings, go through the feeling, and pursue on being the best version of yourself. Because nobody gives a damn about you, but nobody cares about you. You can only care about you. You can only care about you. People are going to talk what they talk, but people are going through greater things, bigger issues. So keep in mind that. Keep in mind that. But yeah, man, I just want to get on, kind of express myself, have some things in my mind. If you find any gems, by any means, let me know. Comment, subscribe, like, all that. I never thought, but here we are, right? Here we are. But yeah, I would appreciate your support on this grind. On our way, I work a regular job just like you, 9 to 5. I try to fit in this, I guess, social media, this YouTube, share a part of my life with you, and hopefully, I can build a community of people that can relate, right? And to the point that we're such a close community that whenever we're traveling, we can meet one another. Hopefully, good people should be around good people, right? You should be around people that should motivate you. You should be around people that have good, positive energy. You should be around people that will always uplift you if you're down. And those people may not be in your local community. These people may be all over the place, all over the world. It's just what it is. You cannot you can't be secluded to your surroundings. You have to be out there. You have to get yourself out there. You have to carry yourself greatly. So that's my message for today. If you enjoy it, let me know below. You know, if you feel like I need to improve, you feel like you don't understand me, whatever. You think I'm ugly, I don't care, man. Go ahead, comment below. Subscribe too. If you're a hater, subscribe. If you love me, if you like my message, subscribe. Whatever, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.